Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Shame on you, Leo. Very shame on you, huh?
Shame on you for PDD.
In the early years of his fame, Leonardo DiCaprio was candid with journalists, coming off as a charming prankster and precocious cut-up. He spoke of wanting to get married, to reproduce, even telling interviews Ingrid Sishi that Pauly Shore taught him all about intercourse and girls. In retrospect, red flag number one, folks. Nowadays, when he does do press, he tends to rehash the same colorful anecdotes that delight talk show viewers, but ultimately reveal almost nothing about his life. Like the time he was flying to Russia and the engine on the plane failed. The internet has filled the resulting void by caricaturing DiCaprio, who wears an average bro uniform of t-shirts, cargo shorts, baseball caps, and sunglasses when off duty, as this aging Lothario who dumps his girlfriends the minute they turn 25. So when he, or more likely his social media team, posts earnestly on Instagram about endangered frogs, the comments inevitably turn to jokes about how old the frog is. When the news of DiCaprio's breakup with Camilla Morrone was splashed across the internet last year, a lot of folks were feeling rather sad for the couple. Sad, but not surprised. After all, the Titanic actor has a history of dating women much younger than him. However, they were surprised by an apparent cutoff age for his girlfriends being the age of 25. One Reddit user, Trust Little Brother, posted a very interesting graphic on how none of Leo's girlfriends have dated him beyond that age. We have it today. It's so wild. Like, look at it. So, though it was made originally in 2019, it was updated after news of Leo and Camilla's split hit the news. And as you can see, all his girlfriends, we're talking Blake Lively to Camilla, have been under 25 years of age. While there's nothing new about older men dating younger women, Leonardo's preference for young, relatively new women in the modeling or movie industry who have just started their careers seems kind of strange. Is it red flag? Is it a coincidence? Most of us have probably been there ourselves, and by that I mean in a relationship with someone who has an interesting dating background. If not you, then it's likely you've been overly cautious of a friend who has. And so we beg the question, what do you do if literally everyone thinks your partner screams trouble? It kind of points to a dangerous exploitative trend. Men in powerful positions are known to date young, impressionable women for their own selfish needs. These women often see them as celebrities they've grown up watching over the years. Even the smallest gesture of attention, let alone dating, can make their hearts flutter. So when a famous older man approaches a young woman, she sees a promising love affair coupled with a glamorous career in him. Unfortunately, many women are so enamored by this illusion that they end up giving more than they receive. And this is not to be confused with a healthy age gap relationship where both partners are together for something more than mutual professional benefit. Interestingly, when older male celebs like Leonardo DiCaprio date younger women, they have a volley of supporters rooting for them. The criticism is mostly in the form of memes and jokes. The number of people seeing it as a red flag is far lesser than those who raise their arms in protest when a woman dates younger men. For example, when Priyanka Chopra married Nick Jonas, many people criticized their 10-year age gap, and an article online even went on to call her a global scam artist. Singer Jennifer Lopez, she was heavily criticized for her relationship with Casper Smart, who was 18 years younger than her at the time of their relationship. However, Madonna takes the cake when it comes to being bashed about older women dating younger men. She has dated men almost 30 years younger than her, and she's talked about her dating preferences in a 2017 interview with Harper's Bazaar. She said, "I've created a very unconventional family. I have lovers who are 3 decades younger than me. This makes people very uncomfortable. I feel like everything I do makes people feel really uncomfortable. When women date younger men, they are trolled mercilessly. But when a man does it, things don't go beyond a few memes and jokes." Leonardo DiCaprio's dating history, capping at 25-year-old women, might be a coincidence. But his insistence on dating women significantly younger than him seems like a red flag that needs to be talked about more often. Last year, chatter about DiCaprio allegedly dating young model Eden Polani made the rounds on the internet. The two were photographed sitting together at an LA event, sparking rumors about a possible relationship. For reference, Polani was born in 2004. DiCaprio, 1974. I'll let you do the math right now. Given DiCaprio's track record, and once again, his recent split at the time with 25-year-old Argentinian-American model Camilla Morrone, a rumored relationship with Polani was hardly a reach. Yeah, if you didn't do the math, she's like 29, 30 years his junior. Madonna. But a few days later, a source close to DiCaprio told TMZ the star was not dating Polani. He was not in a relationship with her. He just happened to be seated next to her at the event, and the two were hanging out with the same group of people. A lot of folks were pointing out how vast the age gap between the actor and the model really is by posting some nauseating but hypothetical real-life examples of other celebrities with the same age gap. Some also suspect a relationship is brewing, or was brewing, because Polani had a striking resemblance to Morrone, who also began dating DiCaprio at 19 back in 2018. For anyone wanting to know the latest about Leonardo, the update here is that Victoria Coretti is still his partner. They're coming up on a year of being together. She just turned 26 this year, so hey, I guess we should be proud of him since, the last couple of model girlfriends were not over 25. Maybe, now that he's gotten over his fear of the quarter-century mark, is 30 the next hurdle? Can he overcome the terrifying reality of a number with a 3 in front of it? Also talking of red flags, as a passionate environmental activist, Leonardo has tirelessly campaigned for action against climate change, having donated $30 million to green causes, I think by 2016. But that hasn't exactly stopped him from curbing his own carbon footprint. According to Forbes, DiCaprio, an avid user of private jets, is responsible for the carbon emissions he called out in his impassioned 2016 Oscars speech. The notion that DiCaprio's carbon emissions are 11 tons per year is nonsense. And that's all for today. See ya!